Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Esiri. Welcome if you are new. I hope everybody's doing well. You already know from the title of the video that I'm going to be discussing maternity pay in the UK. Before I get into today's video, guys, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so that you're notified every time I post a video. Right, so the average pay or average salary in the UK is between 30 to 38k or thereabouts. And that works out to be about £1,800 to about £2,500 a month. But when you're on maternity pay, that money is drastically cut to about half, and you're looking at about 1,000 to 1,500 a month. And let's face it, guys, that's not a lot of money at all. It's not a lot of money, especially because you have a baby, so you're not just looking after yourself, you still have to provide for another individual. And on top of that, you still have your financial commitments. So if you're paying off the car, you're paying your mortgage or your rent, you've got your phone bill and you've got your utility bills to like run your household, you still have to make those payments. So I have a few tips or few suggestions that I would like to share with you guys of how you can utilize your maternity pay and make it work for you and make life much more comfortable, so that you don't have to go back to work quicker than the 12 months that you're actually entitled to take. Now, a lot of trusts, like I work for the NHS, I'm a nurse, tell you that, oh, you can have your 12 months off, but they're only going to pay your maternity leave like for the first 9 months. Now, I can tell you that is not the case, because when you put in your maternity leave application, you can spread your pay over 12 months. So you know that over the next 12 months, whilst you're off with your baby, you have some income coming in every single month. Now, that's the option I've gone for, but it's just nice to like put that information out there, because I know a lot of people that have gone back to work earlier than they should have just because they weren't aware of that. So there you go, guys. But the first tip I have for anyone that's about to go on maternity leave is, sorry, I'm looking down because I wrote some notes, is save towards your maternity leave. Now, it doesn't have to be a lot of money. It can be £100 if that's what you can afford to save every month. Save that £100, because that means you know you have that extra £100 should you need it in savings to do whatever you need or what your baby needs. So that's that. The next thing I would say is buy bigger clothes for your baby, because babies grow so quick. Now, when I was having my daughter in the beginning, we never bought newborn clothing because babies grow really quickly, and my mum never bought newborn clothes with us, and most of the people around me, they don't buy newborn clothing. They start with 0 to 3 months, and I actually think that's a really good idea. So that's what we did. We bought 0 to 3 months, and then she just grew into them. But one thing I did as well, which I'm going to tell you, like, don't do it if you can avoid it. So I went out buying in advance. So what I mean by that is I bought 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months clothes. But then, because babies are growing so quickly, my daughter didn't fit into her 3 to 6 month clothing for very long. She managed to wear them for maybe about 3 or 4 times each outfit, and then she had to go up to her 6 to 9 month clothing. So why I say don't buy in advance is because I couldn't return those clothes that she didn't use. So I'm hoping that my next baby is a girl, so I can get my money's worth out of the clothing that I've got. Otherwise, it's just a waste. But if not, I'll give it to a friend or a family member that has a baby girl. So that's tip number 2. Don't buy baby clothes in advance. The third tip that I have is don't buy just because. Now, I'm guilty of this, but when you go to the shop and you go down the baby aisle, you find something. There's always one item, one piece of clothing that catches your eye, and then you're like, oh, my baby's gonna look so cute in this, my baby's gonna love this, and then you buy it. But think to yourself, is it actually necessary? Because marketing teams that market these baby items, they have psychologists and they play on your psychology and your emotions as a new mother, a new parent who just wants to provide and give their baby the best. But you have to think, is it actually necessary? Will me buying this product change the parenting that I give to my baby? No, probably not. So what your baby needs is love and the basic essentials. So do that. As long as your baby's got that, you're good. So the fourth thing I have said is, if possible, start a small business. Now, whilst on maternity leave, I've actually started a small business and I have it on Etsy, and what I actually sell is baby items, so newborn gift sets, milestone blankets and cards, and I also sell personalized dummy clips. Now, you don't have to start a small business, but just think of a way that you can get yourself extra income. So if you're good at hair, start a hair business. If you have an interest in baking, try bake some cakes. And if you can afford to do it, get yourself onto a course like the lash technician course or nail technician course, and then that's the way that you can bring extra income in whilst you're on maternity leave. That way you don't have to rush back to your salary job and you can spend extra time with your baby. And the fifth and final point that I have is, if you have a partner that can afford to take on more financial responsibility whilst you're on maternity leave, go with it. Like, you just support in other aspects in the household, whether that's doing more housework, making sure that there's food, making sure that the house is clean. Do that, but don't rush back to work, because maternity leave is an opportunity that you don't get back with that child. Like, you can have opportunities to have a maternity leave again, but it's not going to be the same baby, and you don't want to miss out on milestones with your child just because you can't, well, you think that you can't afford it, when there is ways around it. So, you know, don't fall into that trap of, oh, they're only going to pay me for the first 9 months, so I can only spend 9 months with my baby. No, you there's ways around it. So I just wanted to let you know that, guys. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you found some of the tips useful and you can utilize them yourselves. If you haven't had a baby and you are planning to have a baby, or you are pregnant, at least now you know that there's ways around it. But guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.